Hello, everyone. Oh my gosh, it feels like forever since I've been here with stamping with you. Welcome to my craft room. I'm Glenda Mollet, and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I live on the west coast of Vancouver Island, British Columbia, Canada. And tonight we are going to be stamping with my favorite suite from the mini catalog. I am stamping with Seaside Bay. And oh my, oh wait, I'm trying to get this thing. I gotta share it to my VIP groups. Hang on. Apparently I can't talk and do this at the same time. There we go. All right. So tonight, stamping. Yay! I'm home. I came home with a bug. I have no idea how I got the bug. I wore my mask the entire time I went anywhere. We went inside 3 times while I was away. The rest of the time we did outside stuff. So I have to apologize in advance for my nose. It was fine yesterday. Today it's been leaking all day and sneezing. Hello, everybody. Yes. So we're going to stamp. Let's pivot. You've seen enough of me. Let's pivot this. Okay, first of all, I want to tell you about my April class because you only have until the 1st of April to register for this class, sort of. So I have 1 spot left that I've already ordered supplies for because this suite is back ordered. The bundle is back ordered till the 3rd of April. The designer paper, 17th of April, I believe. So I managed to snag 1 extra set above. If you've already registered, you're good to go. I got your stuff before it went unorderable. But if you haven't and you want to join us, then I have one bundle not spoken for. 1 package of irresistible designer paper not spoken for. The loose frosted dots will have to come later because they sold out like lickety split and I never got any of those ordered. You can still do the monthly tutorial and you can still join or you can still do the tutorial if you live outside of Canada for $15, or you can do the monthly tutorial for $15 and get 4 cards instead of 3. Would you like a sneak peek of the cards that we're going to be making? Because I have them here. And you know how I do my sneaky peekies, right? I kind of do this. I take the envelope and I kind of, gone. That was 1 card. This one is a fancy fold. So what was that one? Oh, that was a way to use designer paper. So this one, let me get it folded out. It's, what's it called? A double box fun fold card. And I made it into, it doesn't, usually double box fun fold cards have the writing on the back of them, but I turned it into a real card. See, it's got a card attached to it. And there's the box. And there's the fun fold part. And there's a sneaky peeky of the front. Ooh, it's gone. That's 2. And then this is the 3rd one. I did something real funky on the inside for this one. And I'll show you the top. Ooh. You like the sound effects? There it is. That's the 3rd. So those are the 3 cards for the class. If you are part of my monthly tutorial subscription, then you get 4 cards. You get tutorials for 4 cards. And this is the 4th card. Look at that. Oh, it's so gorgeous. I love, love, love this suite. And apparently so do a lot of people because it sold out once it was available the 1st of March. And I think it took, when did they sell out? Halfway through our vacation. So it took like 12 days to sell out. So if you want to take that class, like I said, I have 1 spot left with supplies, or you can get the tutorial. Or you can order the class. You can order the kits with the supplies, and I'll just ship you the supplies once I can order them. And then that just means that you can still come to the class, but you can't stamp with us live because you won't have your supplies, but you'll be able to do it with the video tutorials. So it's good to go. Hello, everybody. Yay. Okay, tonight, I apologize again for my nose. It's leaking. So I'm going to have to sniff. I don't know how I got this. It really ticks me off. So here's the card we're going to make. It's a good thing it's an easy one. So there's the envelope with some stamping on it. Here's the front. And then there's the inside. I'm glad it's an easy one because I don't think I could handle doing an in-depth, fun-foldy one tonight. Seaside Bay stamp set. Seaside Bay dies. Something fancy stamp set for the happy birthday. And I might make a congratulations card tonight because I need a couple of those. Then you can see that there's the sentiment there. And I cut it out with one of the dies from the cracker and treat boxes. So we'll change it up and I'll use a different one of those dies for the sentiment. And then there's embossing on the side. Can you see the embossing on the white part there? That's the splatters embossing folder. And then I'm going to finish it all off with flat adhesive back pearls. I am going to literally cry when this retires, if it retires at the end of April, because I have had so much fun with this suite. Okay, let me find there's everybody joining. Yay! All right. So we have, let me get the recipe out so I can tell you the sizes. I'm sorry, my nose. Night of Navy, 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4 and folded in half. There's also a piece of Night of Navy that is 3 1/8 by 3 1/8. Then we have basic white, 5 1/4 by 4. That's for the inside. And you remember I showed you the inside. There's some stamping and a couple of shells at the bottom. Then I have 1 1/4 by 5 1/4. And this is the one that's embossed, and I've already embossed it. So that's going to go down the edge like that. And then we have 2 1/2 by 2 3/4. That's for the bird. Then we have a piece of By the Bay designer paper that is 3 by 3, and that's going to layer onto that piece of Night of Navy. This is By the Bay designer paper, 5 1/4 by 3, and it's going to go on the front like that. And then we're going to layer this. We're going to put our bird. We're going to put some shells. Uh-oh. I know I've got designer paper to cut those shells out. When I did this with the ladies, my senior group, there it is. Before I went away on holidays, I completely forgot this piece of designer paper. So we had to kind of scramble and do something funky for the shells. But I'm going to show you the way to do it. Okay. And then the envelope. Oh, my nose is so tingling right now. I'm using Sahara Sand and Memento ink. So let's get the Memento out and we'll stamp our bird. So how was everybody while I was away? Did you get lots of crafting done? I know I was live a couple of times and a few of you watched my live from the beach. I didn't go live a lot because when you go live from a beach, you get the sound of the wind, and it kind of drowns out a lot of what you're saying. But we had a fantastic time. If you ever get the chance to go to Tofino, go. Don't hesitate, just go. You will not regret it. I did a little bit of ghosting there. Apparently I haven't stamped in a while, but I'm going to cut that out anyway, so it doesn't matter. Okay, now, inside piece. Hello. Hello. So we have lots of people watching, and I'm not going to, I keep telling myself not to individually welcome everybody because I know I miss people and then I feel so bad. So if you are watching, thank you very much. If you are catching this on the replay, thank you very much for watching the replay. So I've stamped that in crumb cake along the bottom. Now my envelope. I'm going to have to blow my nose. It's starting to tingle again, which means there's a sneeze coming. I've gone through almost an entire 2 of these bottles of hand sanitizer since I got home. Because I'm trying to keep it so that hubby doesn't get what I have, because he doesn't need to be sick. The highway, oh, Norma, let me tell you. Pardon me while I blow my nose. Oh, pardon me. Blow my nose, sanitize my hands. The highway is done. The only thing that's not done is they don't have the line down the center. But other than that, it's complete and it is amazing. It's been a long 4 years, let me tell you. So those of you that don't live locally, there is a mountain pass between us and Tofino, and it goes down along the side of a lake. And it was a bad accident spot. People have died there. And sometimes you would come around the corner. So it kind of came down and then it went like this and down a really steep hill. And sometimes you'd come around that corner and there'd be a tourist stopped in the middle of the road around the corner. Because, you know, the view is gorgeous. So you had to stop right in the middle of the road. So now there's a viewpoint on both sides. So you don't have to cross the center line to get to the viewpoint. Hi, Josie. Oh, sorry. I wasn't going to say names, but hello. Yes, it's a good road. It's smooth and they did a really good job. Okay, let's pick a die to do the sentiment with. Which one do you think I should use? 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5? Well, I get this other stuff cut out. Tell me what you think. 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5? Yeah, there's, other than that particular part of the highway, though, the road is the shits. Pardon my French. It's bumpy and you'll be going along and the road is like this, and then all of a sudden there's like a 2-inch gap and there's a crack down the middle of it. Oh, let me tell you, they've got a lot of work to do on that road. But the part where the construction was wonderful. It's the only smooth part in the whole road. 2, 3, 2, 4. Okay. Number 2 is in the lead, so that would be this one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. I used 3. So I cut out 2 big shells and 2 little ones. They come, the die, there's only one die. It cuts out two shells. And we have 4 shells and a bird. 2's in the lead. All right, 2 it is. 2 it is. going to put that on there like that. Congratulations. Oh, yeah. Get my. So the road was good. Going there, it wasn't finished. They still had the alternating traffic, but when we came back, the alternating traffic is gone and it's completely open 24/7. The only time it's going to get closed now is when they close it to put the lines on. But it's lovely. Well worth going out there now. Okay, we have all of our pieces. Let's put in my bird dye away so I don't lose it. Okay. Now, the bird, I'm going to use my light crumb cake and I'm going to give it a little bit color around the head. So we only had one day where it rained the entire day. That was the second day we were there. So we weren't bored by then. And I took 3 paper pumpkin kits. I made 3 cards. That's it. I brought them out one day right after lunch because it was raining. By the time I got everything laid out on the table, the rain was gone. So I made 3 cards. I packed it all up, put it away, and that was it. Never got it out again. But we had a fun time. We got to go to all of our favorite haunts. We got to do everything except for there's a place in Ucluelet called Salty Buns. There it is. I lost my adhesive. It's called Salty Buns, and it is bun pockets with like Korean style sandwiches. Oh my God, they are so good. We had them before COVID hit, and we haven't managed to hit them when they've been open. We went to Ucluelet on when did we go? We went there the 10th, so we went to Ucluelet on the 14th, and they were opening for their season on the 16th. So we missed them by 2 days. It's the only thing we didn't do. I got my poke bowl at Yuki Poke. We had Wild Side Grill. We had Taco Fino twice. We don't go to restaurants because we prefer to do takeout, and then we can eat in the comfort of our own trailer. So that was the white that was embossed with the splatters. Now I'm putting the designer paper on top like that. And then take the designer paper. So you guys haven't told me how did your weeks go? It's been a couple of weeks since 2 weeks tonight, right? We left on the 10th. No, we left on the 1st. Sorry. We were there on the 6th. Salty Buns opened on the 8th. I was live with you on the 27th, and today is 2 weeks later on the 13th. Man, am I confused. Okay, let's put the designer paper on to that. And then I came home, and Sunday night had my monthly team stamping and recognition night. Oh my gosh, we had so much fun. Janet walked us through a really cool fun fold. Had a little bit stressful there for a while. I can't get this straight. Why can't I get it straight? It was a little bit stressful there for a while, but everybody's card turned out in the end, and they were beautiful. So if you want to see what card we made, join me on the 23rd in my VIP group, because I'm going to show you how to make it. That's good enough. Okay. So which way do I want? I think I want it this way, right? So I'm going to put adhesive only on the part that's going to be over top of the designer paper because it's a little bit thicker than where the white is. And if I put my adhesive there, it's going to kind of round it a bit, and I don't want it to be rounded. So to figure that out, take your card and place this where you are going to put it backwards so you know where to put your adhesive. Like that. Oh, Josie, you were in Florida? Lucky you. So if you're part of my club, don't forget a week today, club orders are due for April. You can send them to me anytime. Here we go. Now, our bird is up on dimensionals. Did you have a good time? How long were you gone, Josie? That sounds fun. I love Florida. I've been for a few years. Pardon me. Hang on. I get my water. Oh my gosh. I gotta do live with my club tomorrow night. We're supposed to be leaving on Wednesday to go see our grandkids up north. So I had to tell them I'm sick because I didn't want to show up there sick. I want to warn them and ask them if it's okay if I come. So I won't be. Today is the last day I'm contagious. Oh, you're there now. Oh, lucky you, Josie. Okay, let's put our little birdie on. I'm thinking right about there. Okay, and one of these big ones goes down flat. Right about there. And then we'll put dimensionals on a little one. So I've told our son that I'm sick, but I won't be contagious. So is it okay if I come? And then we had a discussion about the snow situation in Quesnel. So Josie's in Florida in the heat and the sun and the sand. I'm going to Quesnel in the interior of British Columbia, where they currently have 4 feet of snow on the ground. On the ground, people. Not in the piles on the side of the road. Our son's backyard, they have a trampoline, a big trampoline, and they leave the frame up all year because it's not raining and yucky up there like it is here. I'm gonna put my sentiment on with dimensionals like that. So I asked him, oh, Wendy, did it snow? Wendy lives in Quesnel. I asked him how deep the snow was. Do I need to bring tall boots or will short ones do? He told me to bring hip waders because I'm so short. He said I'm going to get lost in the backyard, so I have to stay out of the backyard. And then he showed me a picture of our grandson who is standing beside a pile of, not a pile of snow. So they have a snowblower. So it's where the snowblower's gone through. He was standing beside that snowbank, and it's almost as tall as he is. So this is going to be quite the adventure because we haven't been in snow like that in, let's see, we left Kitimat in 1996. So that's how long it's been since we were in snow that deep. So it's going to be fun. I know, Valerie, right? I need to wear really bright clothing so when I get lost in the snowbank, they'll be able to find me. Oh, it's going to be so fun. I'm so looking forward to it. We've been up there at this time of the year when there's been no snow. And let me tell you, it's a little on the boring side. Because what do you do? Okay, these are going down flat on the inside. One there. Push it down. Done. That's it. Oh, Holly, it's snowing here too. And a really tall hat. What? Connie, 800 inches? Holy crapola. Pardon me. I got to blow my nose again. Excuse me for a sec. It's doing better than I thought it was going to do. Oh. 800 inches. What is that in feet? I mean, I got to do this. That's like 800 divided by 12. 66 feet. Wow. And it's snowing here out the lake. Yeah, well, they were calling for snow tonight. Hubby told me that just before I went live. So it's a good thing that I'm not driving anywhere tonight. Lake Tahoe, Wendy. It's in the middle of a snow belt in between, just outside of Reno. Lake Tahoe is really weird because it's the only lake that I know of, there's probably more, but it's the only one I know of, that things don't float. The density of the water is such that wood does not float on it. So you can't use a wooden boat on Lake Tahoe because it will sink. Half in California and half in Nevada. There you go. Oh, I'd love to see pictures. Wow. Whew. Oh, those poor people. All right. So that's it. Oh, I didn't put the bling on. You guys didn't remind me to put the bling. Come on. Come on, people. We're talking about snow and I forgot to put the pearls on. So I was told, I haven't done this, so I had to go get another take your pick tool out. So on one end of the take your pick tool, there's this putty thing. And I don't ever use it. But I was told that it works really well for our embellishments. You just supposed to slide them off. Just slide them off like that. Pick it up. Put it down. Ooh, does work. Ooh. That works slick as a whistle. Look at that. Holy Aunt Jemima. Ha! Did you see that? How easy that was with that take your pick tool thing? So the take your pick tool comes with putty end. It comes with a flat spatula end. It comes with a pokey tool end. And you can buy a brush end to put on it in place of the putty end. I thought it had, check it out. I thought it came with a stylus end too, didn't it? I could be wrong. Yeah, it does. So in here in my little drawer of bits and pieces, there's the other part it comes with. So it also comes with a stylus, you know, that you use on to emboss things, and it fits in this end. So you just pull it out. It's got grooves in there. You just put that in there and give it a little twist, and it's in there. And then if you want the other side, you just pull it out, lift it out, stick it in there, line the grooves up, put it in, and there you get the big one. So that's the Take Your Pick tool. One of the most used tools in my repertoire. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, live viewers and repeat viewers. It is an easy card tonight. Uses up designer paper. This is 3 inches. So on a 6x6 piece of designer paper, hang on. I'm trying to find my pieces. There they are. I have sample sheets. I took out 1 sheet of all. Yes. And it's not available right now. I should have said that. The paper is, but the bundle is not. So we need to talk about that too. Let me just go and check. Let me just log in here. I want to check and see when this one's going to be available. Let's see. Seaside Bay bundle, March the 27th. So you've got 2 weeks until it is available. The paper is still available. It hasn't run out. So this is the paper. It's got, what do they call it? Pearl. It's got purling on one side of the sheet, and then, or foil, and then the other side is printed. But I found out the other day that the chic dies, the chic dies? The chic dies cut out. Look at that. Of course, it's moving all over the place, but it cuts out that image. Pretty darn cool. So that's the chic dies that goes with the Season of Chic. Oh, hi, Marcia. So Season of Chic stamp set and the coordinating dies will cut out the shells on this paper. Now, what I want to talk to you about is March the 29th, big epic day in Stampin' Up! Land, because that's the day Stampin' Up! Is releasing the information on our color refresh that's coming on the 4th of May. And demonstrators get access to the new catalog online. Let me just flip you over here. My nose is starting to tingle again. We get access to the new catalog online, so we also get access to the retiring lists. Hang on. You don't need to watch this. Hang on. Sorry. I knew that was coming. Thanks, Marcia. Thanks, Valerie. And I did see your message, Valerie. I will do that. So the 29th of March is when the retiring list is coming out for the annual catalog and the mini catalog. That's when we will know what is not carrying forward into the new annual catalog. So I urge you strongly, if there is anything in the annual catalog or the mini catalog that you can't live without, get it before the 29th. Because once the 29th rolls around and we get that retiring list, they sell out like that. All the popular stuff. They do. Now, this is not available till the 27th. So It should be good for a day or two if it's on the retiring list. The other one that I'm waiting to order for customers is the Dainty Delight bundle, and it's due in next week. The Irresistible Blooms is due in the 17th of April. Now, that one's a little bit different because that's not in the catalogs. That's one of the online exclusives, so it won't be on that retiring list. We know that it's only while supplies last, but they've surprised us, and they're bringing in a whole new shipment of them. So, in colors, you know, the Fresh Freesia, Pale Papaya, Soft Seafoam, Evening Evergreen, and what's the sixth one? Polished Pink. So those 5 colors, if you don't have them and you want them, get them before the 29th. If you have the ink pads but you don't have the re-inkers, get them before the 29th. If there is a bundle, a package of paper, a die set in either of those catalogs that you want, I urge you to get it before the 29th, before everybody finds out that it is on the retiring list. Now, I will say that they told us today that some of the items will be discounted. I have no idea which ones they are. The discounts will not take in effect on the 29th of March. They are taking effect on the 4th of April. So you'll be playing a little bit of Russian roulette if you wait to get something that's discounted. All I can say is if you remember when the Christmas catalog left and that gorgeous snowflake paper, you know, the one that had flocking and the iridescent pattern on it, it was discounted like 60% off, and we were all waiting to order it, except for the smart people who ordered theirs before the discount. And by the time the discount was effective, it was sold out. So we didn't get our packages of snowflake paper like we wanted. And it was disheartening for a lot of people. So I put in orders as needed. I'm always putting them in. So this paper is in the mini catalog, and it will probably be going. They have a habit of always retiring all of the papers in any of the catalogs. So I'll just run through it. So this sheet has purling on it, and that on the other side. This one has gold foil, and then that. So those dies will cut that image out as well. This one is the same. This one is in pinks, and that one is in blues with gold foiling. And then the dies cut this out. And then there's this fish swirl. There's 2 of these. This one has mint macaron on it, and then this lovely pattern on the other side. And then this one has got crumb cake on it. And then this pattern. Now the dies cut these out as well. Then there's this one. It's upside down. See, it's got iridescent. And then look at that. Wouldn't that be cool behind the Aspen Grove dies? This one's got stripes in it. And look at that. I've used this to put that on the ocean pirate ship on. There's that one. I used this one like this. Okay, there's 2 of these. Oh, my computer's doing the same thing. I know you're still there. I can't see you, so just have to wait till my computer comes back. All right, so there's that pattern with that on the, look at the waves on that. And then the same pattern in gold with wavy pattern. This one, the dies cut this stuff out. And this is wood grain on the other side. And I posted a lot of pictures of mussel shells while I was away, because there was a lot of them on the beach. So we were seeing them in real life. Sorry. And then that's on the other side. And then this one, look at the pattern, the wavy pattern in that. There we go. And more mussel shells. These ones don't have the the purling. See these one? This sheet has purling on it. This sheet does not. So that's the paper. So if you would like to order this, let me know and I will order it as soon as it comes in. Now, they say, what did I tell you the date was for this one? Hang on, let me find it again. Oh my gosh. There it is. 27th of March. They say the 27th of March, but that's not a guarantee. That's just when they think the ship is coming in and they'll have it in the warehouse. Things get delayed, you know, weather and all sorts of stuff. So I'll put it on my list if you are wanting it, and I will order it just as soon as I can for you because you're not going to be disappointed. I've made a lot of cards, so you can go back on my YouTube channel and you can just search for Seaside Bay, and a lot of them will come up. And I did a class. When did I do the class? February? Maybe it was February. It was either January or February. I did class on it. So if you get the bundle and you want the class, let me know because I'll sell you the tutorial for the class too. All right, ladies, I think that's it. Thanks so much for joining me tonight. I missed you guys while we were away. 1 pack of paper, Valerie. Let me get a Post-it so I make a note. Because you know, my memory, it's got holes in it. Val. Bundle plus DSP. Got it. I will email you your details. Good night, everybody. I hope you have a wonderful week, and I won't be here on Thursday night because we leave Wednesday to go north. So 23rd, I'll be back. I'll be back live on 23rd in my VIP group. But I've got stuff queued up while I'm gone, so you're just going to get stuff in your inbox like normal. Thanks, everybody. I hope you have a wonderful week, and I'll see you soon in my craft room. Yes, I'll see you Wednesday, Pat. Stamp and smiles. Bye for now.